Okay, we are live. We're going to go over a few things. We're going to get started with some marketing. And we have got some crazy, awesome marketing stuff coming up over the next number of weeks. We're going to focus on the marketing, whether you're new or experienced. We're going to get busy and try and sell some stuff. Anyway, let's get started here. The first thing I wanted to point out is, of course, Conversion Blueprint, where you can get all the better mockups. Look at the difference in between the standard mockup and our mockup. What do you think of that? Which one is better? The standard one that's provided by the supplier or the mockup that we've built? Yes. No doubt. This one looks like it's been painted on there, and you're probably going to get a lot of customers saying, "Oh, is that printed on the board?" With this one, you won't have that issue. Yeah, and then the lifestyle shots are going to look really awesome as well. Is it hard to clean? Well, we always recommend that you do your cutting on the other side of the board. Then it won't be hard to clean. Is that a photo of the real product? That is a picture of the real product, and we have photoshopped this in. So if you have your own design, you can submit it for $5, and we'll put this design on all those cool products for you to sell so that they look real. Okay, well, let's get rolling. One thing that we're going to cover here before we get into our marketing, sort of should tie together. Anyway, I took this design, this old design, and many of you have seen the image that I showed you. I'm going to go over to that right now. This was a test we ran. We took that old design, and I spent a lot of time adding each one of these to Pillow Profits as a product, building every single image, creating it in Shopify, and then I was ready to run some ads. Any idea why I was putting this up for free? What was I hoping to accomplish? Let's see if we can get any feedback on that. What kind of feedback can we get here? Let's see. Get email addresses. Yeah, that's good. Well, we're talking about some of the right stuff here, list building, but that's not what the intention was with this one. Number one, if you can't give a product away, there's a pretty slim chance that you're going to be able to sell. Now, that's sort of true. I'm talking about Facebook. I threw this on Facebook to see how many we could get rid of. Now, we put this on a big fan page that had super engagement. Anybody have any idea when we put this in front of the right crowd, how many of these things we were able to give away? How many of these do you think I was able to give away in just a 24-hour period? 200. Now we're talking 500, 25, 450. Yes, that does seem to make sense. 800. Nobody's guessed the correct number yet. The correct number is 1. Oh, there it came in just after I said it. Same time. Looks like Jay guessed 1. That is the correct answer. Now, do you think that I'm going to go and run a whole bunch of ads on Facebook if I can only give 1 away? That's right. Pretty slim chance that I'm going to waste a whole bunch of time with this if I only was able to give 1 away for free. I highly doubt that putting it up to its regular price of $14.95 is going to cause people to go crazy in buying this thing. If I can't give it away on Facebook, I probably can't sell it on Facebook. I want to make sure that we keep a separation there. This is a Facebook test. It doesn't mean that I can't sell that pillowcase. that I can't get full price out of my pillowcase. We'll be talking about that in the near future. What could we do if this was a proven winner and we can't give it away on Facebook? Well, first of all, let's get back to the Facebook test. Now, I had already put in 4 hours. Let's call it 4 hours. Maybe it was in between 2 and 4. We'll call it 3. I put in 3 hours to run this test. The nice thing is I didn't spend any money. It was done on a quiet afternoon, so I was out the time, but not out the money. I certainly wasn't going to turn this into a paid ad if I couldn't give it away. If they didn't see enough value to pay the small regular shipping rate, then there's a pretty slim chance that, well, I definitely wasn't going to run any ads. Now, let's take a few guesses here. What are some of the reasons why this thing didn't convert? It's free. Why wouldn't you give away 800 if you're in front of the right people? It was free plus shipping. That's correct. Yeah, I gave away for free and they just paid regular shipping. I think it was $3.95, whatever our shipping rate is. Now, this one I would have lost money on it. One of the reasons was it wasn't worth the shipping. I don't know. A custom pillowcase with their grandma nickname for $3.95. Do we have any grandmas on this call? Would you pay $3.95 for shipping on a pillow cover if it was something you wanted? I don't think $3.95 is going to scare people away. Maybe they were thinking color doesn't match their home. That's true. Yeah, there's people that would pay $3.95. I mean, why wouldn't you pay $3.95? Too many free plus shipping. Too many free plus shipping. Shoppers are feeling tricked. Okay, so that would come back to maybe credibility. Any idea how we could have fixed the credibility on this this giveaway without an issue? Oh, here's another good one. People still don't want to pay the shipping unless they love it. Okay, Facebook sucks and doesn't show your post to your fans. There you go, reviews. What could we do to increase the credibility? What could we do if, in fact, that was the issue? If we're going to do a complete test, what else could we have done here to increase our credibility? Well, we could have actually put this on Amazon or Etsy. And in the ad, we could have given them a 90% coupon code or 95. Well, what's their maximum? 90% coupon code? Or we could have just advertised it as like we've done a few times before, 1 penny. Show a grandma hugging it. Yeah, we could have done a few things, but when it comes to the credibility of the site, throwing this thing on Amazon would be a much better test. In fact, we did have quite a few people visit the page. There was interest in it. With Shopify, you're always going to be fighting with credibility because we're not a brand. Can you sell on here? Absolutely. Can you do a better job with the credibility or showing off the product? Yes, you could. 55 free pillowcases already given away. Yeah, we could have done that. We could have had a section showing all the people holding their pillowcases. We could have had more of the reviews. There's a bunch of things, but we didn't have reviews. We're at square one. If I was really going to see how much value was in this pillow case giveaway, I would have put it on Facebook for a test, but I would have put this on Amazon, or I would have put it on Etsy to avoid the high seller cost. In fact, if this was put on Amazon and you charge $2 or $3, you probably would have outsold the Facebook ad going to your Shopify store. Shopify stores can be very, very difficult to get conversions. I mean, when we're happy with a 5% conversion, I think we could do better, especially when you've got a killer offer like it's free and we're getting a bad conversion. I'd change up the platform. That's what I would have done. Anyway, we had some discussions there about the email list. So I'm going to tell you what I would have done here to save a lot of time to see if I had something that was a winner, because we never know. We just don't have a clue what people want to buy. Once they start buying and you get a feel for what they really want to see and which product, you're off to the races. But initially, we don't know. So what I would have done to test this is I would have thrown it on Amazon or Etsy. Your conversions are going to be much better, especially on the free plus shipping. I mean, even if it was a couple bucks, you would probably do better than Shopify having it free. Maybe there's a lot of people that don't trust free offers. Maybe they don't believe it's free, or maybe they think the shipping is outrageous. Who knows? But Amazon would do much better. Now, how can I test a product without having to go and list it on Amazon and go through all of that grief? What if I just want to quickly throw something up here? How could I test something real quick without going through the 4 hours of work? Well, here's what I could have done, and this is what I recommend. This is something that most people don't do. See, I would have stuck with this one right here. I would have taken this one pillow cover, thrown it up on Shopify, and what I would do is my boys built a list of around 8,000 people. It's so much easier to slap this thing up here, put free on there, and give them a message in the email why it's free. That you have an extra, 23 of these to give away. We need to get rid of them. Let them know that they have to pay the shipping. But it wouldn't cost me anything to do my test. I could actually take that 8,000, I could break it down into 8 segments, and I could have sent out 8 test emails with 8 different designs, and still it wouldn't have cost me a penny. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about email, but I'll tell you that when it comes to testing a product, there's nothing that's going to test quicker than throwing it out in an email first thing in the morning. That's the best time for the email. It's the best buying mood. That's what I would have done here. Thrown it out, maybe 8 different designs, tried set up my campaigns, and blasted that out in one email. I'd spend nothing, but I'd know which design they really want. Heck, I might even put 4 choices on one. I might put all 8 designs on one of the emails. I might send 7 that are or 8 individual product emails, and I might sell one that has all of them together. Find out, which one they like. Put it all in one collection, 8 different designs. The nice thing there is we're not wasting a lot of time. Now, when people think about list building, the very first thing that they're thinking of is, oh my goodness, I have to send out emails. I've never had success with sending out my emails. Everybody needs to have an email list. Now, before we get too far into list building, let me start off by saying this. Our email list building should not cost us money. If it costs us money, we're doing something wrong. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that as we get a little bit farther in here. We need to be able to build a list that at very worst case breaks even. If our list building is not at break even, we need to switch things up. And let's go over this. When we talk about list building, the very first thing that everyone thinks of is what when it comes to list building? Yes, but they're going to think of email list building. But let's think about list building. So it's a little bit different. Yes, we can use it for email, but imagine this. Every time you launch a campaign on Facebook and you're reaching that big audience, they don't know you. You're going out to always to new people. They've never seen that logo. They have no idea if you're for real. They may have ordered and not received products. They may have been scammed. They may have gotten free plus shipping and been charged $19.95 for the shipping and handling, and the thing was worth 10 cents. Way too much of that happened. Way too many people were sucked into the free plus shipping. Anyway, every time we launch a campaign, we're going out to a brand new audience that does not know us. One of the best things for building a list is, of course, I can test my products to find my winners in a heartbeat. I know which one I'm going to focus on before I start to spend money running my campaigns. If I don't get the feedback on those 8, I'll put together another 8. I'll go until I find the one that actually works. Anyway, we get to test our audience. We get to test our products. Now, the next thing with list building is we can take that list and upload it into Facebook, AdWords, and Pinterest for starters. We can then run ads. Once we find which product is the best, we can now run ads to that exact audience that is on your list. Now, before you start to blast out emails, here's what we like to do. Upload that email list into those 3 platforms and run your ads. Just run ads. Make sure you have your logo on there. They need to see you over and over and over again. If you upload into those 3 places, they go to Pinterest, boom, they're going to see you. Small ad budgets. They go to AdWords and set the frequency cap at 5 a day. They go to AdWords, or they go on the internet. They see a banner ad. They see you showing up on ads on top of YouTube. They go to Facebook. They see your ad. Now, if you can imagine, this is a much smaller audience. They're going to see you over and over and over again, no matter where they go. This is branding. This is micro branding. If you think that you're going to brand yourself across the United States when people tell you you're building a brand, you're not building a brand. It's foolishness. I built a brand. No, you didn't. And if you got $20 million to spend, yeah, you might start to build a brand. But when you take a look at these big companies and their ad budgets, they've already built a brand and they still have budgets of 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars. We're not going to build a brand. We're not at that level. Some of you may be. I don't know of anyone who's going to spend $20 million to build a brand. We can build a micro brand, a brand that's well known to a smaller group of people. As our list grows, our audience grows. But because they've seen our ads on the various platforms, they know who we are. Then we start to email because they know who we are. A lot of people build a list and just start to send out emails. They can't remember how they got on your list. They see cheesy offers all day long. They do not know who you are. You just become another cheesy offer, in their opinion. If they see you on the various platforms, you are all over. They keep seeing your logo. You're now building your micro brand. You can now start to email and have a greater expectation of results. Okay. Let's take a look at the makeup of an email campaign because we want to talk about or a list building campaign. Let's stay away from email list building. Let's focus more on list building because the email list in the end ends up having the greatest value, but it's not our starting point. Email is part of list building, but it's not the focus at the beginning. You're going to create some brand awareness. And we all need a starting point. And here's what I'm going to I'm going to show you what a campaign is made up of. We will run comment campaigns and we'll bring them to a real simple opt-in page, just like this. And this one will work for us every single time. We're able to build our list for, I'm going to say, anywhere in between 30 and 50 cents. I think we were averaging about 42. We can then take a look and say, out of how many opt-ins till we get a sale, because I'm going to show you what we do on the back end. So we run a comment campaign. We're giving away a prize. First correct answer wins. They come here to check to see who won. And of course, when they click here to see who won, they're going to see the little pop-up to enter their email address. And as soon as they do that, let's go and take a look. This is a single offer page. As soon as they click to see who won, they enter their email address, they're going to see this message here right at the top, that the winner announcement is at the bottom of the page. I'm not afraid to show them my offer once they're here. They're already on my list. And our goal here is to make money building our list, and at worst case, breaking even. I know some people are able to, and we'll talk about that, are able to make money with their list building. Well, it doesn't get any more beautiful than that. You're getting paid as you build your list. It's actually a business model in itself. Anyway, let's take a look. This is focusing on a single high ticket offer. Now, you may sell on Amazon, or you might sell somewhere else. You might have a high ticket offer. You might have a piece of jewelry here. For example, whatever the prize is, you're going to have your best results. If they're trying to win a very specific piece of jewelry, I love horses. If you're targeting people who love horses and you offer them a horse lover prize, you can bring them to a page like this and show a single item. You can use one of our ClickFunnels templates and show a catalog of products that have that single design on it. Here, we actually go through, it's a long copy sales page. They still have to go through this to get to what they were looking for to see if they won the prize. Then they find this right here. They've already given their email address. We're not afraid to put an offer in front of them. Let's say it was a piece of jewelry. You need to take a look and see if that piece of jewelry is converting. And it's always nice to try with a single item. Maybe it's a silver necklace. Maybe it's the gold necklace. And you check it out and you say, am I paying for my list building with this necklace? No, I'm not. But I was getting sales. So I can put that one off to the side. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's try a silver bangle. Can I break even with my list building with a silver bangle giveaway? Now, do we worry too much about the giveaways? No. If somebody claims it, which let's take a look at this. Please send us an email so we can personally deliver your prize. If they don't come and visit the page, if they don't check out that winner announcement message, there's no one to give that prize away to. And if you actually set something on the bottom there that says all prizes must be claimed within 24 hours, or this prize must be claimed, and give them a date and a time, you're not going to be giving away a lot of the prizes. Don't worry about that. You can do your best to find these people. Sometimes they just won't respond, which is very sad. Anyway, we need to focus on building our list. Now, you've got two options when it comes to building your list. My boys have a course. I'm going to show you what they have. But If you have the ability to build a list and you know how to build a real cheap list, go ahead and do it. If you don't know how to build a list, you don't know how to do it efficiently, you could buy the boys list building. It's 47 bucks. It's the same list building we do every single day. When we're focusing on $1 million launch, we're focused on building that list. You're going to use that list over and over and over again, and it will not cost you any more money. Okay, and you can probably go and find some list building training on YouTube. I haven't really looked, but I bet you there's a billion guys out there that are going to tell you that they know how to build a list. I know that we use our method every single time. Like I said, even if it's $1 million launch, that's what we're using. When companies hire us to build a list, that's what we do to build our list. Let's take a look at a few questions, and then I'll just quickly show you what the boys have here. Actually, what I'll do is this. I am just going to switch the offer. Let's see if we have this. Oh, that's weird. For some reason, it's got two of the images in there. Can you guys let me know if you can see that? I'm just going to go back to the chat. Okay, got it. Excellent. Let's take a quick look and then let's go through the questions. Anyway, this is the course that they put together, and you'll see that all of the videos are in here. Now, before I get too far, you see this right down here? They are actually going to stick to this. You are agreeing that you are not going to share or publish this content in any way. Anyway, this is something that has never gone out. This is something that we use, and this is something that we expect you to protect at all cost. Be aware, if you're on this call and you're making this purchase, that you agree to not share or publish this content in any way. Let's take a look. Now, when it comes to coaching, when people come to my place, I train them on this technique. They pay big dollars for it. Do not share this system. Of course, you can go out and find your own system. Don't think you have to buy this. It doesn't matter if you buy it or you don't buy it. If you do buy it and this isn't the best list building training you've ever seen on planet Earth, just send us a message and I'll get the boys to send your money back. Anyway, this is the overview. This has the whole bit, the tools that we're using. This is all the setup. Then, of course, we actually have the operation right here. You've got your bonus material, and then, of course, they're doing some webinars to show you some of the case studies for their list building. So you'll be able to see them set one up on a webinar, start to finish, and then on the next webinar, they'll show you what they're able to do, what the cost was, and the big question. Did we break even with our list building? Let's go back and take a look at this. If this is not working, but you're getting lots of opt-ins, but you're not paying for your list building, but you're getting cheap opt-ins, you need to work over the offer. One of the reasons why people fail with e-commerce is because they don't start at the right point. If you've been in this for a long time and you haven't built a list, start building a list. Don't worry about buying the course from the boys. If you do, fantastic. If you don't, go out and buy a list building course. Go out and get some free training. Figure out what you need to do so that you can make money or break even with your list building. Plain and simple. If you can't start with your list building, you are probably going to struggle until Christmas time hits. Christmas time, we find a lot of people do very well because you just have to get it out there. So everybody should be making lots of money at Christmas. But I find lots of people who sell at Christmas and January comes along and they say, my business dried up. I don't know if you built a business. I think you just sold some products. This is all about building a list. This is a sellable commodity. This is something that's going to make you money day after day, month after month, and year after year. Once again, don't worry about buying our course. I don't care which one you buy. I care that you get yourself some serious list building that's cheap, that actually allows you to build your list and not spend money. You'll find a lot of morons out there are going to tell you how to build a list or sell you a course. You will find a lot of them. They never tell you why you should be buying that list other than you need to be doing email marketing. That is the last thing that we use the email list for. The last thing. Let's take a look. Let's see. Is everybody seeing the list building thing in there? Let me just see.
Yeah, I see it there, Ken.
Okay, excellent. Oh, that's actually good. Don and Joyce, yeah, of course you've already seen it because you've started to buy it. We've never put this out to anyone else before. Okay, let me see. What have we got here? Can you adapt the funnels to work with systems that are not ClickFunnels? Yeah, you could use with our system for list building. Yeah, I don't care which platform you use. We use ClickFunnels, and we provide you the templates in there to show you multiple product templates for the offer page and for single products on the offer page. You're going to get a variety of those. I'm not sure if those are completed yet, but they're going to get them done. Part 2 is actually going to show you now, when you buy, you're getting part 1 now. Part 2 is coming. That one is going to take a little while to put together because that one is being based on an actual live case study to show you how to sell the higher ticket items and exactly what we did. So it's 2 methods. Right now, you're going to get method number 1 delivered. After that, you're going to see the second method on how we sell high ticket items through list building and how we do how we do $1 million campaigns. I don't know if it'll be more than multi. I guess you'd have to have 2 million for it to be a multi-million, but absolutely certain that our system will allow you the opportunity to find the right product, use our system, and no reason why you can't do $1 million launch if we can. We are literally not doing anything different than what we're training. Okay, let me see. What have we got? Oh, what about quick sales pages? The quick sales page builder, I think it's still active. Does that thing still work, Matt?
Yeah, still active, still live, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to use that, you can go ahead. Don't feel you have to buy anything from us. You might find a much better way than us. Can we create new chatbots on Facebook now that they stopped? That's why the Ninja List Building came back. Ninja List Building was built, but never sold, never put out to the public. It was only through coaching at my house, where people were paying $10,000 to come here to learn how to launch a product through our list building strategy. So yes, we are using ManyChat to help us build that list, and it is back live on Facebook now that they have their privacy policy stuff all figured out. Okay, let me see. So yes, you can create chatbots. We rely on it heavily. Man, I couldn't imagine building an email list myself without using a chatbot. Takes only a couple minutes through ManyChat, and you're up and running. It's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say ManyChat? Yes, ManyChat. Oh, is
Um,
part two? Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to say you said about the templates before. Those templates are actually in there, Ken. And if anybody did join and they want to use their own builder, we could probably put a link in there so they could look at the templates and just copy them.
Well, that's good. Maybe we could put some screenshots in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so is part two included with the purchase of part one? It absolutely is. It's just not there yet because it's based on a real life case study launching a $1 million campaign. So once again, if you do decide to buy the course here from the boys, which is two of my sons and Matthew Houghton. And I'll tell you that these three characters, when it comes to list building, are as good as I've ever seen or better. I know my two boys did over $1 million sales in their first year of e-commerce. So don't think that you can't do it, because you can do it. Okay. Jackie says, sorry for not being in the loop. What course are you talking about? That's a Ninja list building. You have to watch a replay. Okay, let's see. What is the URL link to purchase? It should be in. Matt, can you just put that link inside the chat? Because some people may not see that big offer box there.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I just got to say, I don't see any of the chat, so I'm not seeing any of those questions.
Okay, and Matt, some are having a difficult time logging in. They're all saying the same thing. I hope that you've tested that thing out, Matthew, before putting it out to people.
I definitely have, yeah.
Okay, because they all seem to be having the same problem. Any questions about list building? Does this give everyone a better idea of why we do list building and why you should do list building? They're getting the same error. We'll look into that. Just give us a few minutes.
Yeah,
Is anybody excited about list building right now? Not email marketing, list building. Yeah, big time. Yeah, I love to hear that. It is the place you need to start. Alan is very excited with exclamation marks. I need all the help I can get. Christine, I'll promise you this, you're in the right place. You're going to get all the help you need. We're going to take this one step at a time, and we will always try and show you a live case study on whatever we're showing you. Now, don't worry, on the next call, whatever we're showing you, we're not going to be selling anything. This is the only thing that these guys have put together because their whole business is based just on this. Okay, I'd rather do this, yeah, than help Facebook spend a bunch of money on Facebook ads. Bruce says, I have heard this before. You finally convinced me. Oh boy. If I can give everyone a little bit of advice, watch out. Take a look inside your emails and watch those clever lines that are designed to suck you in. There's some great YouTube channels that have some great advice. They're not e-commerce sellers. The bulk of those people are not e-commerce sellers. The bulk of those people I have zero respect for. They're trying to sell you the hope and the dream. What we want to show you is reality. We want to show you step by step what you need to do and how you should be testing your products. Our goal here is that everybody is able to make a full-time income from e-commerce. Every single person. What happened to your retargeting training? Oh, So we don't have that retargeting training. We went to image only, and what we're trying to do is show you through live webinars what we're doing. Okay, how often are you emailing your customers? Daily, weekly? I like the deal of the week. I'll go more than once a week. I'll go with an offer each week. Sometimes I'm just looking for feedback. Okay, let me see. We had a Facebook post, and this one is for Patty. Yes, we made a Facebook post, and we collected the email addresses, and then you take your email addresses and you upload them into Pinterest, Facebook, and AdWords. You're getting the people to know you before you start to email them. Okay. Are you selling through the bots? No, Greg, we are not selling through the bots. I'm telling you, those bots are finicky. If you want to get your accounts banned, just try selling through bots. Oh, it's brutal. Okay. Let's see. Will you put up a link? Yeah, we'll throw a link just to be safe inside the Skype group. I'm going to be a ninja list builder because of you guys. I absolutely love that. Remember, your list building must at least pay for itself. If it's not paying for itself, change the offer up. And if you can't get that to convert, you may have to change your niche. Getting lots of traffic, but you're not getting a lot of opt-in, or you're getting a lot of opt-ins, no conversions. You got the right traffic there. You need to work on the right offer. We swap those out by the hour if we have to. We'll go in and change that offer on the fly. We need to find that offer that converts after the opt-in. Why upload your list of customers into Facebook when you can just retarget people based on people who recently purchased? Yes, you can do that, except these aren't people who recently purchased. These are people who recently opted into our list. We use that same email list on all the platforms, so we're hitting exactly the same audience. Crucial that we hit exactly the same audience. Okay. Dell is very excited. You should be. Your list building has to break even. Please don't come back to me later and say, I tried list building and I'm losing money. It can't happen. You need to put it on pause, put it on hold. If you try it, you can't make it work. Let me know. We'll give you your money back. We don't want anybody to be out money unless it makes them money. Give it a good, honest shot. Show them that you went through and you tried it and you can't make it work. They'll give your money back. These guys aren't here to take your money. They're here to try and help you make money. Is a course based on over-the-shoulder training? Yes. The link worked for me. Are the Pinterest and AdWords strategies included? The strategies that are going to be included is basically, it's a list building course. It's not a marketing course. It's showing you how to make the list and upload that list into Pinterest so that you can run ads to that list. Hope they fix it before the weekend is out. Well, Matthew Houghton,
I've already fixed it.
He said he'll have it fixed. What?
It's already fixed. So anybody who's not in, if you just Skype me after, you actually are in the members area. You just haven't logged in yet.
Okay, well, Matthew says it's all fixed, so you're good to go. Don't worry about it not being fixed before the weekend. They'll get right on it. How long does it take to break even with list building? Oh my goodness. If you're running your campaign and you set a budget today of $50 for your list building, at the end of one day, you need to be making money because you may change up your offer every hour until you find one that they relate to and it converts. You need to be breaking even on the same day you run the campaign. When it goes live, we're watching each hour. Is this offer converting? We're getting a lot of opt-ins, but they're not converting to sales. Change that back end offer. Let's go from a bangle to a necklace. Let's go to a pillowcase. Let's go to running shoes. Let's go to a hooded blanket. Let's go to hoodies. Let's go to t-shirts. We have to find out what converts if we're getting the opt-ins. Let's see, does the training show you how to use the list on other platforms? Yes, it's going to show you how to grab that list, put it into Pinterest, and then it's very easy to run the ads to Pinterest, to AdWords, to YouTube. It's all videos. Okay, I'm in the members area. Thank you very much, Matthew Houghton. Okay, Chris is not working. Let's see. Still can't see anything, Matthew Houghton. Still empty for me, Houghton.
Yeah,
Well, I'm surprised. It looks like we got a lot of people that jumped in here, so we're very happy. Once again, if you don't like the course, if it's not the best, just let us know. They'll get you your money back right away. Anyway, I think that's about it. That was 45 minutes. I hope that content is exactly what you were looking for, because it's exactly what you need. Don't try and be a marketer until you know how to break even building a list. Don't try and sell your products, because you might as well throw your money away. Hey, if you just want to throw your money away, we'll set up a little fund here. And if you're going to try and make money running ads and selling a product without getting your list building strategy set up, you're going to be throwing your money away. So we'll set up a fund to save you a bunch of time and grief. You know how many people message me every day that say, that's it, I can't make it work, I'm giving up. I've exhausted all of my resources. I can't keep going like this. It's been too long. I'm not making any money. That's a very sad story. This is where you need to start. Once again, that's the people that want to jump way ahead. I don't know how you're going to make money with that. You know, without building your list and using that list to test. So would I say this is step one? Yeah, this is step one. Not building a list. The real art is breaking even building a list. People will look at lifetime value, lifetime order value. Well, that's a fool's game. Each customer is worth $30 in my pocket in sales over the next year, so I can afford to spend $15 in opt-in. It's a fool's game, fool's training. Do not look at lifetime order value, because you have no idea over the next year what it's going to be. You could spend a whole bunch of money and find out your lifetime order value was only $4 and you spent $8. Okay. I started email list building in February when I started my Shopify store, but haven't emailed anyone. How would you connect with them before the list gets too cold? Start to send them, as simple as this is. Send them a simple email with an offer, a picture of the t-shirt, the crazy offer, and where they can get it. Now, when you're inside the members area, they're going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to get better conversions by giving them a coupon code and sending them to Amazon. Amazon has built-in credibility. They'll see your company on Amazon, your company on Etsy. Are we using Shopify? Yeah, but we're using it for different reasons. We'll cover all of that. Let's start right here. You want the tip on email? That's it. Email them with an Amazon coupon code and the Amazon logo. Only available on Amazon. Enter this coupon code to save 50%. Okay, let me see. Anything else? Yeah, so anyway, Michael, cold list, revive that list, give them offers, send them to Amazon. You can announce later on that you have now opened your Shopify store. No longer need to go to Amazon. We have quick shipping right in our own store if you want to. I suggest you stay with the Amazon idea or Etsy. I think you pay less in seller fees. We pay less on Etsy fees. Let me see. A lot of the list already purchased from me on my Shopify store. That's a great reason to be emailing them. Did you email people? Did you survey people? Did you call people to find out if they love your product? Boy, I don't want to get into that one yet. But I mean, we already jumped in. You opened up the can of worms, so let's dig into it. You know that when we really started doing our marketing, we actually had a person call every single buyer and ask them if they were absolutely thrilled with their purchase. If they said, no, not really. Oh, well, we need to get that fixed for you. What can we do to make this right? How do we expect to get repeat customers if we don't even know if they liked our product? Oh, it came from China. It took 7 weeks to get here. I've been trying to find your address. I was going to physically hunt you down and beat you half to death. And I'm probably not buying again if that's their mentality. You need to check with your customers and see if they like what you sold them. Did they like your service? Were you easy to get in touch with? Pick up the phone or get somebody to call for you. Grow a pair. Pick up the phone. Call a customer. You'd be amazed to find out if your business is going to, you will know in the first month when you're selling whether that business is going to succeed or fail. If half of those customers are saying, I'd never order from you again. How do we get repeat buyers? Everyone who says, I'm really happy with the product and your service and the shipping. I would love to order again and I will order again. Well, thank you very much. Here's a coupon code. Did you know that we've got a crazy sale going right now? No, I didn't know that. Well, let me give you the coupon code. It's save 30. Go ahead, buy whatever you want. If somebody was unhappy, find out why they're unhappy and see if you can fix it. You'll never build a business if you don't know what your customers think about you. When sales were hot early on, I could see how excited they were in the comments of the ad. Well, that's cool. Were they happy with your company, your shipping, your service, and the product? We have to sell customers 2 times. Once when they visit our website, and the second time when they open the box. If you didn't sell them both times, you're not building a business because they're not going to order again. If you only sell them 1 time, you are not building a business. Are we having more of these webinars? Yeah, we're going to have lots of these. That was step 1. Customers would post on the retargeting ad saying they received the item and loved it, but I haven't emailed anyone yet. Michael, get it in gear, man. These people love your product. They're posting positive things. Put that same design on all kinds of other products and email them with it. What is the typical time from ordering to delivery in the USA for Printex and Shine-On? Printex, we're going to say from the time of order to delivery is about 7 days. And Shine-On is about the same. We'll call it 7 or 8 days. Randy allows about $5 days at Printex to get the product all finished, engraved, packaged up, labeled. And then in the US, it's about 2 to 3 days for shipping. So call it 8 days on the outside. Sometimes it's 4. We've got one supplier who is getting our mugs there. I wish Leo was here, but he'd tell you that we put the order in the morning. They had shipped it out, a custom made mug shipped out by the end of the day. And 2 days later, the customer had the mug. I can't even remember how cool that email was that we received from that customer. Okay, I'm in the right place. Finally. Brent, I like to hear that. You are in the right place. Okay. Yes, we're adding scalable press to our members area as full mock-ups. Can you imagine getting an embroidered baseball cap, embroidered, for $4.81, and you only have to order one? If you can't sell a hat that costs you $4.81, that's custom made and embroidered, you might as well go back to your day job. No, I'm just saying that because you can sell. Okay. Who do you get your mugs from? Well, I don't know. Is Randy listening in on this one from Printex? I hope he isn't. Matt, make sure he's not listening. I get them from Scalable Press.
I don't think he is.
Okay, good. Yeah, Scalable Press. If he's not listening, I'm talking loud.
Greg, we got Greg on.
Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. No, I love Printex. Most of. Now, look, I pick different suppliers for different reasons. The only thing that I'm using Scalable Press for right now is a cheap baseball hat and the super cheap mug. Randy knows that. I told him. I've got no issue with that. Randy is the highest quality printer in the business. If you want to pay a little bit more for some products, he's very competitive, but he's not the cheapest. But he delivers the best quality you've ever seen. He does not ship out garbage. Who is the supplier for the embroidered hat? That is Scalable Press. We will be having the president of the company, the owner, Doug Sill, will be on the call. I'm not sure. Might be next week. We're just adding Scalable Press right now. Anyway, we're just about at the 1 hour mark. I bought a ton of mugs from Scalable Press. Oh my goodness, so have we. You should see what we're doing with our mug business. Oh, we are tearing it up. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next call. That's about it for now. We're going to get this replay out to you as quick as possible. Hope you start list building and hope you start making some money. Anyway, we'll see you in the Skype group or on the next call. Take care.